let's meet the visiting team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, Mike Conley. At power forward, Naz Reid. At the other forward position, Jaden McDaniels. At center, Rudy Gobert. At the other guard position, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch.
NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And checking out some numbers for Alperen Sengun.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards with the guards. Naz Reid out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there with Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Conley. Reid with a screen on Van Vliet. Conley inside the line. It's rebounded by Sengun. Van Vliet against Conley. Van Vliet right side. Basket counts. Van Vliet's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Rockets.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. The first thing coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time defensive player of the year. They're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass.
How about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Green kicks to Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet over Conley. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Reed looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Reed the pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Reed kicks to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's what Brooks likes. Power hoop.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Conley. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Thompson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Thompson. Driving the lane. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. And the wide open shot from Green. Traps in the tray.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Conley against Van Vliet. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's Edwards. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Rockets leading by 3. Inside. Here's Şengün. And that one hits back iron. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. 9 feet out. And the basket by Edwards.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Van Vliet against Conley. Here's Thompson. Another miss by Houston.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's McDaniels. No good on the shot. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Edwards. Good, nice job down low. Edwards got 6. Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans, it's touchdown time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Oh, that's nuts. Let's see it. Next answer.
Smith is checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And here is Conley. He's got 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Here's Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
First free throw is good. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped too, so I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
Now, here's Green. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely was not himself. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Brooks covering. Reed with a screen for Conley. Over Green. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Reed with a screen on Thompson. Here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 10 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Here's Green. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13, just over 50%. Look out!
The assist, Mike Conley.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Now, here's Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Out to Edwards. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Smith dishes to Thompson. Brooks with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Reed. Another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Edwards' shot is good.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Rockets trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Here's Brooks. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to Smith. Thompson with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards looking it over. Misses the 3. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Şengün, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Conley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Conley against Green. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Thompson up top, and some nice passing there by Houston. Green bounce pass, and Thompson shoots it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Outside Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Thompson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw good, Edwards. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Minnesota ball.
.40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Dillingham, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside Edwards, launches it. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Green against Edwards. Now here's Green, guarded closer. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Edwards. And it's Green missing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 9. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside, the wings are Green and Tate. Tari Easton is out there with Smith. And it's Shepard in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Pass to Shannon. The rebound by Shepard. Down low, Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star now?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
The free throw drops for Smith. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Smith hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Shannon. To the middle. Wants to get it to Alexander Walker and does. That one good for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State. Was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament. And he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
first free throw is good. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And so it's Houston with it, following the three by Minnesota. VanVleet kicks to Smith. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Dillingham with it. Hasn't made one yet. Shot's good by Shannon.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Smith finds VanVleet. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Shannon. He had 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Top of the key, McDaniels. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Reed Shepard.
I like that McDaniels was patient, created the opportunity by not rushing, and got himself to the line.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. He hits both from the stripe. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. VanVleet outside. Sinks the triple. VanVleet's got 11.
VanVleet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate, not when he's got a shot like that.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That gives you some stability, particularly at the end of games.
You pointed out their top 3 ranking in points allowed. Opponents have to match their effort on defense because they know their own points are going to be hard to come by. Here's Dillingham. Nothing on the board. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Mike Conley.
I feel like he doesn't get as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Miller's checked in. Here's Green. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
I don't think Green knows how to slow down or back off. I mean, even with the defense right in his face, he's going right at it inside.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Guarded by Green. And stolen by Şengün. Green passes to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this show, man. Smith right now, beasting.
Now, Alexander Walker. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Now, here's Şengün. Still scoreless. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Green. Alexander Walker with the ball. On the wing, Miller. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. Smith outside. Miller against Easton. Miller grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Dillingham. Still without a basket. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. Yeah, but they certainly have the size to hold their own."
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Tari Eason. And here are the best transition teams in the NBA. We're looking at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Rockets.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Şengün gets to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Green. 4 on the clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Showing off that phenomenal body control right there. Green gets the shot to go despite being bumped.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for the Timberwolves.
At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green. One shot.
Free throw drops for Green.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And there it is for him. Dillingham's got his first basket. Rockets trail by 5. Outside, Green. Over Edwards. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Miller.
Here's Green. He's got 12. Buried from 15 feet out. 14 points for Jalen Green.
I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Offensive rebound. Gobert the pass to Edwards. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet looking around. The rebound by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. Houston on D. They trail by 3. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Welcome to the floor, your Clutch City Texans.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dillingham. Now, Whitmore, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the paint, looking for Eason. He gets it there.
And Whitmore didn't have to facilitate as much in college, but he understands the importance at this level.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. Conley's got 10 points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Here's the floater. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's McDaniels. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Thompson. And rebounded by McDaniels. Outside Conley. Shoots from the high post. Edwards. That's good. 31 points for Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Over Whitmore. And they get it back. Back to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Over Şengün. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
McDaniel saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Van Vliet against Conley. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut down to 7 on the bucket from Van Vliet. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Edwards. Edwards at full speed.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Şengün inside. Gobert on him. Şengün no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now, here's McDaniels. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Gobert. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. The free throw drops from McDaniels for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore. And McDaniels drops them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. Thompson outside. Stolen by McDaniels. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Conley. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed misses. Thompson right side. Inside. Reed with the block. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so sorry. One more time, a round of applause.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Not sure any run of games feel comfortable, but this might be as close as you can get. They're at home against teams that they can clearly beat. This is a great opportunity for them to stack up some W's.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Rockets.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Rockets trail by 11. So on the floor for Minnesota. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And that one is good.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And now that we have a chance, I'll show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Fifth, Amen Thompson.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
He misses the free throw.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he's good on the second.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Now here's VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Conley. VanVleet can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's VanVleet. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. No good with the layup. Timberwolves leading by 12. Conley with it. Picked up by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
And Thompson throws it down.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
Edwards against Green. Right side, Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Now here's Conley. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from Reed. The 3-ball. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Outside, Edwards. Here's Reed. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Van Vliet passes to Green. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. Şengün right through the D for the layup. Şengün's got his first bucket in this one.
At home in the paint. Alperen Şengün has great footwork.
Here's Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Şengün. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. They get it back. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet against Conley. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Be careless around Şengün at your own peril. You'll pick your pocket if you're not careful.
Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. That's to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
And here is Van Vliet. He's got 23. Here's Thompson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
And Gobert drops them both.
You know, when Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And we've got a timeout call from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Show us your move. Look at those moves. Bring those moves. Two left feet there.
Look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 23. Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Van Vliet outside from deep. Green. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniels. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McDaniels got 9 points.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Thompson surveying the floor. Brooks outside. Conley against Van Vliet. Over Conley. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half.
More points for Van Vliet, putting some spice on that pumpkin tonight.
Reed kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Green. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Right here.
Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Edwards got 42 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Şengün. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's Van Vliet. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Van Vliet's got 27 points. Minnesota leading by 17. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Welcome to the floor,
He's jacked in for Jalen Green. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Alexander Walker with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Dillingham. The Rockets pull it in. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota leading by 17. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. He kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Jalen Green's checked in for Jabari Smith. Reed finds Alexander Walker. Now Dillingham from downtown. Brooks grabs the board. Pass to Thompson. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Rockets trail by 18. Got a piece of it, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Houston ball.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Here's Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Dillingham. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, he wanted to return favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Houston moving the ball around. Eason passes to Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Pass to Eason. They get it again. Outside, Green. The screen from Thompson. Green, bounce pass. And Thompson throws it down.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Here's Shannon. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Shannon's got 8 points.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bucket is good.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now here's Van Vliet. 27 points for him. Clark, famously, Brett Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
He throw good, Van Vliet.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Minod's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves leading by 16. Now Dillingham. To the paint. Here's Garza. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
The Rockets shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 29. Clock at 6. And the jumper is good. Van Vliet's got 16 points here in the second half.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Minnesota on top, leading by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And Van Vliet out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Crafty move. Good work there as it goes. Van Vliet's got 33 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Pass to Shannon. Dillingham with it. Here's the screen. Here's Garza. There's the triple. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Whitmore. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Van Vliet. Misses from short range.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Garza. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 15. Van Vliet outside. Smith the pass to Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
No good on that one.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
That one misses. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see. While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Inside. Pass to Minot. Now Dillingham. Shoots over Van Vliet. Dillingham, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Kept alive. Here's Smith. Plays it up and banks it in.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Here's Shannon. He's covered by Eason. Pass to Dillingham. Can't nail the jump.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. It's hauled in by Shannon. Timberwolves have gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Dillingham with it. Fires the 3. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Van Vliet wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 12. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Smith outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night.
supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Minot. Alexander Walker with the ball. Whitmore defending. Here's Minot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jabari Smith picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Minot. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. So for the Rockets. Brooks checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Whitmore. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Smith with a screen on Conley. Here's Van Vliet, and the layup is good. Van Vliet's got 38 points.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Edwards against Green. And stolen by Thompson. And here they come. Smith wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston. Edwards passes to Conley. They double-team Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Minot. He's covered by Thompson.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Van Vliet. Not enough on that one as it misses. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Green against Edwards. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Edwards. And it's good for 2. Edwards got 46 points.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Back to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Conley feeling it out. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. Gets trailed by 12. It's Thompson off the drive. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 8th assist in the game. Outside Conley. Reed with the screen on Van Vliet. Conley with the 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Van Vliet shooting. Michael Conley picks one up, and the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in.
At the line for your Rockets, Fred Van Vliet. At the line, shooting 1.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And here is Conley. Mr. Gobert. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Green passes to Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Van Vliet outside. Brooks outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
We're giving t-shirts to the loudest section. So make some noise.
To hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Conley. Out left to the wing. Thompson with the rebound. Houston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Thompson finds Van Vliet. And here is Green. Off target from outside. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
For 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Edwards drops them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 9 points. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Van Vliet's got 46 points.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's Edwards. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 1.
1 shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. Now Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen on Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. That shot, no good.
2 minutes.
Minnesota leading by 10.
2 minutes.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And he uses the glass on the lane. Edwards got 53.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Conley against Van Vliet. Over Conley. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 48. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Pass to Reed. Now McDaniels. Şengün covering. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 55 points for Anthony Edwards.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Minnesota.
Now, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And in the final game of the season series between these two, they did everything out there they needed to close out with a winning record, 3-1 against the Rockets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And here's Conley outside. It's rebounded by Houston. And so So it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
the
They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.